Why do we ask, what is love? Whenever we ask, what is love? It's usually because A, we're unsure if a certain special someone really loves us, or B, because a certain special someone just accused us of not really loving them. When we are truly engaged in giving and receiving love, we don't ponder such philosophical questions. It's only when something is lacking that we begin to analyze and contemplate what that thing actually is. For example, nobody sits down to a full meal and asks, what is a pastrami sandwich? Am I loved? Versus do I love? The two scenarios that usually cause us to contemplate what is love give meaning to the question. Either we wonder, am I loved? Or we ask, do I love? It is easier to first address the what is love question in terms of the love we feel coming toward us. If we understand how to recognize when we are being loved, we can also learn to recognize our love for another. When we are loved, we tend to feel it intuitively in our guts. But how does it work? Is there an extrasensory perception in the heart that is able to read the feelings in another person's heart? In fact, it's really not that ethereal or supernatural. On the contrary, it's pretty practical and down to earth. Our hearts take cues from our senses. Everything we see, hear, taste, touch or smell teaches us about our universe. We don't need to contemplate or ask questions. Our sensory organs report to our brains, and our brains interpret the data and send the report to our hearts. So, if we see a loving smile, hear loving words, or feel a loving touch, the brain processes this information and concludes, hey, we are being loved right now. In short, when we are loved, there is tangible proof. It's not an abstract thought or feeling, it's concrete and evidenced. As King Solomon wrote in his book of Proverbs, 27 hours 19 minutes, as water reflects a man's face back to him, so is the heart of one man to another. This means, when you are treated with love, your heart feels that love.